Hi, here I am again, America. Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. Now, I've spoken to you that God has a plan that would eliminate all of the pain and suffering that we as people go through every day. And God's plan allows each of us to actually live our dream. But we have rejected God's plan and accepted another, which allows me to make this suggestion today that perhaps it's time for a civil war. In fact, maybe time for World War III. And the purpose is to rid the earth of much of the evil, the hate, the racism, and the bigotry, the poverty, the crime and violence, the terror and war. It is time for folks that are dumb and stupid to wake. Wake up with the reality that people need one another to save lives, to rebuild community, homes, schools, and hospitals, and infrastructure. People need one another to watch out for each other's back. It is time for some justice. It is time for some fairness, some compassion, and some empathy. Time to reduce everyone to the same suffering, the same relief, and the same freedom borne by those that remain after the cleansing. We have failed to learn to live together. Maybe dying together will promote change. You sent the flood and you promised that you'd send fire. But when? How evil do we as a people have to become before power, real power, responds? How long will you allow one group of people to kill and murder others, whether in Iran, whether in Gaza, whether in Ukraine, whether in North Korea, or the USA or Israel? At the last election, one candidate promoted what the people say that they wanted or what they needed, but she was black. But hate decided to vote for hate. It decided to vote for racism and decided to vote for bigotry. It decided to vote for evil. And now it's all over America. What the hell did they expect? ICE is from the pit of hell. Just as Trump, just as MAGA, and just as the Republicans, they each have receipts of their ungodly evil actions. Every one of them will have to answer to God, even if the destruction of the earth does not come soon. The American system can stop this right now. Just as Trump just started it, he didn't ask nobody if it's okay. He just did it. Now, what kind of system permits this to happen to 300 million people by a deranged devil? Think about this. ICE agents are requiring only a paycheck to rain down this hate on the country. And it's headed by a few people in power. And look at it, ladies and gentlemen, every last one of them are white. Every last one of them are the one that supported the King James Version of the Bible about Jesus. And none of them have enough love to stand up and do more than talking. Well, I'm sure that there are many white people that will stand up just as they did in the 60s. But the masses won't. You got to shame them out. You got to make them feel like everybody knows their secret, how ugly they are. That's what you call shaming them out. They don't really want change. They just shame. Whatever it takes. It might be a civil war or World War III. Whatever will straighten this turkey out should come and straighten this turkey out.